What's up everyone, welcome to Tech Savvy Buyer. So today I'm going to show you guys Sudio's latest headphones, the Ett. Now these bad boys are worth 159 bucks. Let's take a look if it's actually worth that much after we get a word from today's sponsor. Today's video is sponsored by GVGMall.com. GVG Mall carries a wide variety of game currencies and gift cards that you could use to take your gaming to the next level. If you're looking for a fresh copy of Windows or Microsoft Office, then you can certainly find those on GVGMall.com as well. They are priced very competitively and offer legit copies of Microsoft software. You can pick up a copy of Windows 10 Pro for under 15 bucks. Visit GVGMall.com for more information and use code TSB to save during checkout. So welcome back folks. Now these are the Sudio Etts, and as I mentioned they retail for $159 as of the making of this video. And really why these headphones are more expensive is because they come with the latest feature that seems to be a very popular feature that most truly wireless earbuds are offering in this year, and that is active noise cancellation. Active noise cancellation essentially mutes out all the sounds that are coming around you while you're listening to your headphones. That way you get a more professional type experience and sound stage that you're listening to, or the profile just basically sounds better. Or in other words, it sounds a lot better than just listening to non-active noise canceling headphones. So are these headphones actually doing a pretty good job with it? Well guys, truth be told, it does a fantastic job at it. I think that Sudio really hit this out of the park with getting the headphone sound experience to sound actually like there's nothing around you, or really muting out those low rumbling sounds. Now stuff that you'll still hear around you is if someone is yelling or screaming or high-pitched, high-frequency noises, those still seem to make their way into your ear canal even when you have these inside. However, the lower noises, the ones that are more annoying, like the constant rumbling, the constant sound of an engine or something like that, those tend to go away pretty easily, and they do a pretty good job at muting those out. So that's the biggest feature that you have inside here. A second real nice thing I like that Sudio brought into this headphone is the fact that you can wirelessly charge the case. It makes it a lot more easier. Speaking of charging, so the actual unit itself has about 4 to 6 hours of single time use. That depends on whether you're using the active noise canceling feature or not. And the case actually provides an additional 20 to 30 hours of usage as well, based on whether you use ANC or not. Now, a couple of things that are missing from this, that have been missing from all Sudio's headphones since they've been out, and it's still missing, which is kind of a little bit disappointing, is that they do not support aptX or AAC, and it's also lacking volume control on the actual headphone itself. Now these aren't huge deal breakers for me, although we are in 2020, you are spending close to 160 bucks on a pair of headphones. I would have at least expected Sudio to go ahead and include that. So Sudio, if you guys are watching, make sure you include that. That's a long-waited feature and a very asked for feature that everyone wants. So just to get that checked out and make sure you have that in there, I don't think it's a bad idea to include that that profile inside your Bluetooth settings for the headphones. Speaking of Bluetooth, this has Bluetooth 5.0, and it does come with a pretty decent amount of different profiles that you can use. And overall, guys, if you're not sound snobs and totally all about sound quality and worrying about it lagging and not syncing correctly, this does a very good job. So if you were to gift this to someone who doesn't know what aptX is or any of that kind of stuff, I think they would be very, very pleased with the sound quality. And ultimately, that's kind of what really matters. How good is the sound quality of the headphones? And guys, they're honestly fantastic. The design of this and the packaging of it is overall just speaks quality, and that's something I've seen with every headphone that Sudio has released in the past. So it's no secret to see that they've kept up with their reputation on building a very nice, high quality crafted product. I especially like the fact that they've continued to keep a strap on their case to set it apart from other wireless headphone manufacturers and how they have their case setups. So speaking of design, the Sudio Ett is actually very reminiscent of what the AirPod Pro 2s look like. I like how they have the silver or chrome finish on the bottom where the microphone is as well, and overall just the shape on how it sits in your ear. It's very similar to, like I mentioned, what an AirPod 2 looks like. So aside from the design and the comfortable ergonomic fit inside your ear when you wear these, another couple of cool features that this thing offers is that it is IPX5 sweat-proof, splash-proof, waterproof. It also is using instant connect features, which means that basically once you pop this guy open and take this out, it's ready to go right when you are. It connects directly to the last paired device, be it your phone, laptop, or whatever, and it's just boom, ready to go just like that. So while we're still on the topic of design, if the color white doesn't float your boat, they do offer several other colors, including green, black, and pink. All colors are available on their website. I'll leave a link in the description below for you guys to go ahead and check out and pick one up for someone if you guys are interested to do that. Now inside the actual box and the packaging, you obviously get the pack of your headphones. You'll get a card with multiple ear tips in it, so there's no way that you're gonna not have access to one that gives you the perfect fit inside your ear. And in addition, you'll get a quick start manual along with a very, very short USB Type-C charge cable. Now, speaking of charging, as I mentioned, this thing supports wireless charging, but in the event that you still need to get a wired charger in, there's a USB Type-C port, which is definitely a welcome addition. And I think it was also on their Sudio FEM that they had USB-C. So good to see that they're continuing that trend up. So the actual headphone itself only has one button right on the top of it. Now this button does everything that it can possibly do. Holding it for 2 seconds lets you hop into the active noise cancellation mode, and you can turn it off, toggle it the way you want, whatever suits you. You can also use this to double click or triple click to go forward in a track, go backwards in a track, or you can hold it to obviously turn on or off the headphone, as well as access your digital assistants such as Siri or Google Assistant, whichever one you may be using. So while it does have a good number of functions on the actual earbud, it is kind of unfortunate that they didn't include volume control, although I don't think that's a deal breaker specifically for a lot of folks out there. However, I could see a need for wanting to have volume control. So Sudio, next headphones, please include volume control in addition to having aptX and AAC profiles saved on those pair of headphones. So aside from those two very minor cons, in my opinion, guys, I think these headphones are fantastic. They look nice. They're priced pretty competitively. You'll save 15% off when you use my code down in the description below. So don't forget to take that discount into consideration when you get your final price for this. And overall, the build quality is just exceptional on this. I think compared to a bunch of different wireless earphones that I've tried in the past, these definitely show that they are made of high quality. They can easily sit the line next to AirPod Pros 2 or even next to Galaxy Buds, whichever one you decide to pick up, and they still show that they're worth something and they can carry their weight relatively easily. Well guys, that pretty much sums up my review of the Sudio Ett. Very, very nice headphones, awesome sound profile altogether. I like that they have the active noise cancellation, and man, that is a game-changing feature on this headphone. When you put it in and you turn that thing on, you'll notice an instant difference in the sound quality of whatever it is that you're listening to. I do like these headphones a lot. I can't highly recommend them enough. They are better than the previous generations of Sudio's other headphones, not to say that those weren't great, but the addition of active noise cancellation and quick charge really makes these headphones a no-brainer when it comes to purchasing a new set of headphones for either yourself or someone you care about. So if you guys want to pick this up, I have a link in the description below. You guys can go ahead and check it out. You'll also save an additional 15% when you use the code in the description below. Now, if you guys don't want white, like I mentioned, there's several other colors that you guys can go ahead and check out and find the one that's right for you or for the person that you're getting it for. Well, guys, that is pretty much the end of this video. I appreciate you guys sticking through to the end. And as always, stay smiling. I will see you guys on my next one. Take care and peace out.